Yo, are you someone out there who has embarked or thinking about embarking on your sober journey and quitting alcohol? And you might be wondering, what are some of the effects after 30 days? Well, guess what? This video is for you. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Jamie Daddy Garza, and on this channel, we ignite your sobriety. And today, I'm going to be talking about 10 benefits of quitting alcohol for 30 days. I know some of you guys may have been starting off the new year right, pat on the back, going sober, going on 2 weeks, or some of you guys may be starting again. Wherever you're at, I want to paint the picture of some of the benefits that will happen within 30 days, a full month of being sober. As someone who is 638 days as the recording of this video, I say that to give context, not to brag, but to be inspiration that it can too happen. The first benefit you'll notice in 30 days after quitting alcohol: improve sleep. Yes, can I get a shout out for some sleep? Sleep is how our body recharges. Sleep is how we are less cranky. And without having alcohol disrupt our sleep patterns, whether that's waking up randomly through the night because you're parched and you need a whole guzzle thing of water, or maybe that's because your screen time, you can't fall asleep, so you wait till 2 a.m., but you know you have to wake up at 7. Or you wake up during the night because you're sweating a lot and you're tossing and turning. I know that happened for me a lot during my first week. Removing alcohol, you don't get none of that. And after 30 days, your body's going to start getting accustomed and back on track. Especially for someone like me, guys. I was someone who consumed alcohol for 15 years of my life. So my body had to do a little bit more adjusting. However, I'm grateful that my sleep was dramatically improved after the first 30 days. Benefit 2, enhance hydration. I used to be in my mind, right? This is how I always thought about it. The more I drink, the more hydrated I am, because when I went to go piss, it would be like clear. Because this was my logic too, because essentially when you drink a lot of water and you're hydrated, your piss is what color? That's what I thought. Going now, I realized that wasn't the case. But also I noticed enhanced hydration throughout my day of drinking lots of water. And hydration not in the form of just Gatorades or sugary substances like sodas. Great hydration, water, replenishing my body with the natural source and letting that hydration stay within me, because I realized when I was drinking alcohol, it was all going out. I've always had breakouts here and there on my forehead or my nose or this and that. You guys see I ate too much sugar, so I'm repairing from a breakout there, but I was giving my body time to repair. And also another benefit is a great kidney, cleaning up my kidney. One of my most favorite benefits was weight loss. Yes, because your boy, after drinking, over 15 years of my life, I accumulated what I call a get money gut, a Gucci gut, like a Gucci Mane gut from like 07, 08 when he was on the lean, right? Before he's the Gucci now, which he's sober now. He's been sober for like 5 years. Shout out to Gucci Mane. If that isn't a testament of why to get sober. But I remember losing a lot of weight, and I remember working out at a time where I was working out, big time. I was in the gym, and my definition, because I realized I wasn't getting the results immediately or the way I should have, because I was getting bulky up top, but I still had this gut. And you know the reason why? Because after a workout, your boy was drinking again, like night after night. And I'm thinking, like, what's going on here? But those are all empty carbs, empty calories, just going into my body. So I was like working, but not getting nowhere far. So weight loss, when I completed that 30 days, I think I lost like 5, 8 pounds, almost 10 pounds. The next benefit was better digestive health. I remember having stomach issues every time I drank. Like the next morning, it would wake me up and I would be on that toilet sitting for like 20, 30 minutes just in pain, just each and every time I drank. And I knew that wasn't healthy for my digestive system. I know something my body was telling me, like, stop, dog, stop, man, stop poisoning me, man. Then I got the message loud and clear. As I went 30 days in sobriety, I realized my stomach wasn't aching as bad. I noticed that I didn't have a lot of gas. Even sometimes, I remember my girlfriend, or my wife, she was my girlfriend at the time, I would be gassy. You know what I'm saying? And when I started to get sober, she said my farts don't even stink no more. I'm like, wow, imagine that. Maybe I kept it too real with that comment, but shout out to better digestive health. The next benefit, of course, is better mental health. Whew, mental health. I didn't even know I had mental health issues before I started drinking in 2002. I didn't know that I was essentially enhancing these issues throughout the years, and it got worse and worse. When I quit drinking alcohol the first 30 days, I remember having a more peace of mind. I remember being less anxious and getting in modes of being less depressed. At that time, I was starting my business, so it was a little rough. But I remember having a more positive outlook on life, and I remember just being able to have a keen focus on what needs to get done. No longer was I drowning my thoughts or my burdens or whatever I was going through a bottle or through alcohol to forget it and let my mind soar and end up where unfocused. I was punctual. And because of that, I was able to read more of the Word of God, read more of the Bible, pray a lot more, and essentially that kept my mental health at ease. I leaned more on faith. So that was a huge game changer for me my first 30 days going in sobriety, and another reason why I remain sober to this day. Enhance liver function, because guess what? Your liver is going to be thankful that you finally quit drinking alcohol. I used to joke all the time. There used to be a rapper named Nore, Nori. He's still around. He has what the show called Drink Champs. He was a drink champ. I remember listening to his mixtape, and there was a skit on there, and he was like, "I'm gonna keep drinking because the liver's only $10,000." I was like, "What?" And I used to say that line to people who say I drank too much, but that's just absurd. I don't want my liver to go out. This is the liver that God gave me, and I was just abusing it. And I'm just hopefully and thankful that I was able to stop the alcohol before it got too rough. Going on 35. Health is definitely wealth, because giving your liver a break from processing poison like alcohol makes it better to function. The next benefit, those increased energy levels. Yes, those energy levels were skyrocketed. I thought I needed alcohol to stay energetic. I thought I needed alcohol to be charismatic. I thought I needed alcohol for a lot of things. But even in 30 days, I realized, hey, I was on fire more than ever. It was almost more like I was high off life, like I was drinking life. And I was still igniting the world. I was still charismatic. I was still energetic, but I remember like really being like pure energy and nothing attached to it. And I'm still addicted to that feeling today. I'm still that person today. So in 30 days, I felt that, y'all. And you will notice increased energy levels after 30 days. No longer will you be like in the morning, have to load up. Like your boy loads up, I do a prayer, and I'm time to take over the day. The next benefit is the boosted immune system. I was always someone who would get sick often. I don't know if it was a mix because of my tobacco abuse, but it always sparked from the alcohol abuse, because 1 and 2 went together. I was always getting respiratory infections. I was always getting colds. I was always looking weak, and I was hard-headed. Even when I was sick, I would want to drink. Like, what the heck? And then I'll wait a few days after and then get back to drinking. So I never let my body repair. I never let my body get proper rest. It was always fighting a poison. So I was always sick. Now I get sick like maybe 1 time a year. And I got kids, y'all. I got kids. So them germs come in. And I guarantee you, if I was drinking right now, I would be getting sick all the time, because them kid germs is no joke. If you got kids, if you know, you know. Quitting alcohol for 30 days, I definitely saw an improvement on a less weakened immune system and more stronger, and God is good. The next benefit, better cognitive functions. I was able to think more clearly. I was able to actually focus, and not only focus, have intent, but take action. That was a big thing. Taking action immediately. It was no brain fog. It was no like gatekeeper in the way. It was nothing to be distracting and have me look the other way. Everything was head on. I also recall just having an improved memory. I always had a great memory. And in fact, I remember all my stories when I was inebriated and drunk. I always had a great memory. But as I get older, the more I realize I want to have a better memory. And I didn't know my memory could get any better. And guess what? It did. And my speaking got clearer and more functioning. And my confidence just radiated. Clear thinking, no brain fog. Like, it's lit. And last but not least, positive emotional shifts. Within the 30 days of quitting alcohol, I realized I was in a better and happier emotional state throughout my day. I was more loving, I was more open, I was more caring, I was more empathetic. I cared more about listening more than talking. That's one thing I didn't like about alcohol. I would always want to talk about myself, blah, 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 blah. The first 30 days, I remember even going to a family function on Memorial Day in 2022. I was talking to everybody, but I was just asking them a question and just shutting up. And I remember like talking to my wife in the car. I was like, yo, this is what my cousin Tito said here, and my cousin Claudia said here, and then my tia was talking about this, her brother was talking about that. And I remember all these conversations. And I ain't talk about one thing about me. And it was like the best thing ever. And I continue to do that at all family functions. And just giving someone the stage and just hearing them, I really enjoy listening to stories, and that would have never happened if I never quit alcohol. My emotional state is just more positive throughout my whole day, y'all. And it can be for you too. Look, I'm just a messenger. These are some of the immediate benefits I personally felt after being 30 days sober. Look, if you guys are on your journey of sobriety, and if you want to take it to the next level and ignite your sobriety, and you want to get sober and stay sober, I encourage you guys to click the first pinned comment below. You'll see my course, Ignite Your Sobriety, the 3-step system for alcohol-free living. I guarantee you that course right there will help get you right and remain sober. Nonetheless, if you guys enjoyed this video, smash that like button, drop in a comment below of what you're feeling, what you're going through, your journey. I read all the comments. I love the community we're building. I'm thankful for each and every one of you for subscribing and telling your story and building this following with me. It's truly humbling, and I'm very grateful for you guys. Last but not least, hit the red button, subscribe to the channel, and ignite your sobriety.